Hello everybody, it's me. Today I'm going to create some kids lunches, especially for kids in daycare, because I have a neighbor that I babysit, and this is some recipes I have to make for them, and they love it. Thank you so much, guys, and stay tuned. The recipe that we are going to make is called apple and banana kudos for you, and this is basically a puree, and I use this for the younger children. So you're gonna need a banana, of course, and you're gonna need an apple. You need a bowl and a fork and some milk. Shredder, you're gonna shred your knife, because I tried shredding with a fork, but I realized being lazy was not gonna work. Just kind of peel the apple. Right here, and basically you're gonna take your apple and you're gonna peel the strips like this or anything like that. So basically you could do this, and this will help less using with the blender. See, it's already pureed, and you're just gonna add that in to the mixture. Just do that. Whoops. You could get a lot from it. So you're just going to keep on doing that until you get the amount that you want. And basically, I like to add more banana than I do apples, because apple puree is very healthy, but I like to make it for apple pie, or maybe I could squeeze it for apple juice, not for my leftovers. And hold on, wait, because you're just gonna get it. Wait, because you keep on stepping up. You know that you need to move on to another spot when your blade keeps on coming off. So this is just add it in. This is so easy, and it is going to be so good, especially for the kids. So you're just going to do this, as you could see. So just take it right there. So after that, you're gonna be taking the peelers, the peeled excess, putting it to a garbage can, and as you can see right here, you could take it kind of like this, and you could squeeze the apple juice. As you could see, the water is gonna come out. I don't know if you guys could see, but it's gonna drip. Whoops! Oh my gosh. See? Just put it there, and you're just gonna take it like this, and as you can see, it's dripping. This is what it looks like. I did not put a lot, because I want to save this for later. What you're going to do is you're going to slowly kind of mix some mixture, just a little bit at first. And it's okay if you get some skin, because apple skin is also very healthy. It's just that some people don't want to use it. And I'm also going to do another video in the future, because I'm going to Pennsylvania this week to go skiing and tubing, and I'm so excited actually. So actually take out the bruised parts of the banana right there. You don't want the bruised parts, so you could just throw it to another can of garbage can. As you can see, add some formula milk. I'm using about a tablespoon of my formula milk, and this is even, I think, I don't know. But you're gonna need that, and I asked for the formula milk for my neighbor who I babysit, the neighbor's parents, because I make food for them and I need some. If the mashing is too hard, you could use a blender, but my blender is actually broken right now. Oops. And you're just gonna mash it right there. And you're going to start mixing until you get the consistency that you want. Next, I'm going to add more milk to the party. Okay. Just add more milk if it's going to get too hard. So you're going to get about this consistency if you're not going to mix all the way. Right there. Maybe use that toddler. And this is about the consistency that he eats because we're slowly starting to develop him in solid foods. Not a toddler, a 9-month, 11-month, I'm sorry. So we're slowly developing him on that. And as you can see right here, I like to do this to make sure that there is not a lot of solid food because we are just introducing him. And don't worry, my hands are clean. So you're just gonna keep on doing this. And this is basically this recipe. Stay tuned for the next recipe. Yeah. Recipe consists of a bowl again. We're gonna need some cream cheese, and this is a spread. You're gonna need cream cheese. I'm just using Great Value, and you're gonna need mozzarella. So first, I recommend putting both down. And this is for the toddler that I babysit. Her name is Marisa, and the 11-month-old that I babysit is named Jack. And we're just gonna add about 2 tablespoons, or maybe 1.5 tablespoons, but I'm adding 2 tablespoons of cream cheese right there. And then we're gonna melt that just for a little bit. So take it and melt it for about 30 seconds. As it's melting, we're gonna need to put the Great Value away, cream cheese. About 25 seconds, and you're gonna get this a very soft one. And you don't need to melt it all the way. So you're going to add your cheese. I'm just using 14. And we're just going to add just about this much, just enough to get the taste that there's cheese. And you're just going to leave this until the cheese gets a little melted on the top. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when I just put it on. And right there. So then you're gonna take your spoon when you put it on, and you're just gonna mix it a little bit together. Kind of like this. Then you know that it's all melted when you pick it up and you get consistency about right there. And when you mix it, there's going to be a little some stringy parts. Right there. You could put this on a bagel or anything like that. What I'm going to do is we're just gonna add a little bit more cheese because I feel like there's not enough. There. So just a little bit more. Start mixing again. Just mix like this. You're just gonna do that, and there is gonna be some lumpy parts, but don't worry about that. So just keep mixing, and then you're gonna know it's done when it's just gonna pop down and it's not hard. I would let it cool for a little bit, but since you mixed it, it is gonna be cool and warm enough. So I recommend getting a bagel, berry bagel, and I'm just gonna take one side for Marita. See, I'm just taking a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's neat or messy, as long as it's a bagel. Whoops. Figured this out. You could make these into like bite size. So just rip it into pieces like this, and then put it back. Then at first you're gonna add about a few string cheeses of cheese. And don't worry, this is not savory, more sweet. And you're gonna put that on. And this is so good, especially for the toddler, because she had a hard time eating it last time. So you're gonna take about a size that could fit on top. It doesn't really matter what the size is, as long as it's a size. So this is what's gonna work. Then you're gonna take your spread again. You don't need a lot, you just need a decent amount. So you're just going to need an even amount, so this is going to end up making 4 mini bagels. I might need to make a little bit more because Maritza has an appetite. But this is just a snack, this is not her actual dinner. If you want me to make an actual dinner video about Maritza and Jack, just tell me, and then I will make that actual video. By the way, I get this question a lot. Are Maritza and Jack related? No, they are not. We are just neighbors, and I babysit them. This is so good, but you don't need a lot of cream cheese, but in cream and cheese, I'm using mozzarella, by the way, because mozzarella is Maritza's favorite dish. So right here, this is what I used right here. Let me try to taste a little bit. This is messy, by the way, but this is kind of like a cupcake, a savory, not so much savory, but you know what I mean. It's very messy, so it actually tastes really good, actually, guys. So basically you're just gonna plate this. I'm just taking it randomly by my hand, and it's just a handful, and this is a lot for a toddler. Thank you for watching me, and yeah, guys, I need to make more, so bye.